Hi and welcome at Core and Balance Pilates class. Today I will guide you through a series of exercises focusing on chest and hip openings. I hope you will enjoy. Make sure that you have your small equipment ready, your mat, folded towel, your pillow, and most importantly, a bottle of water to hydrate yourself throughout this 1 hour class. So let's begin in standing. Close your feet together and then open your forefeet and then your heels to make your feet parallel to each other. Toes are pointing forward. Put your hands on your hips. Gently draw the ankles away from each other, opening the inner arches of your feet. Soften your knees and then stretch and open up the front of your hips. Gently draw the pelvis underneath, activating your lower tummy muscles. And then slowly away from the back, arching forward. So let me show you from the front, from the side. So you're overarching your lower back a little bit. And then finding the so-called neutral lumbar spine position somewhere in between these two. So not too far back to flatten your lower back, not too far forward, because these extremes aren't really comfortable. So somewhere in between, just gently draw sitting bones together, reaching the tailbone down and pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Move your hands, fingertips, in an inch and down an inch towards your lower tummy. Take a deep inhalation and exhale. Pause your breath and try to draw the hip bones together, activating the lower tummy muscles. Perhaps, if that's more comfortable for you, activate your pelvic floor muscles to switch on your deep core abdominals. So you will feel a little tension underneath your fingertips as these muscles are contracting. Try to keep the length of your spine reaching up through the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders backwards and downwards. Away from your ears, gently nod your chin towards your neck and lengthen the back of your neck. Imagine you have a book on the top of your head. Try to push against its weight. So hold that position and then keep one hand on your lower tummy muscles. Reach up with your other as you exhale and then lower down the side. Subside, reach, and then lower down. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Making sure that you keep your abdominals and tummy flat, and then lengthen your whole spine, but not overarching your lower back. So try to keep the lower ribs in connection with your hips as you reach up, activating your muscles in the front, avoiding poking your lower ribs out too much. One more on that left, reach, and then release. Brilliant. Shoulders backwards and downwards. And then we're going to open both arms, side and center. Open side and center. Same idea. Exhale as you open. Inhale, move back to the center as if you cuddle the tree. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. One more time. And then keep it open. Turn your palms up and then down, up and then down. Few more. You can even turn your head one and the other side, looking into your palm on the left, on the right. Brilliant. One more. Left. Move back to the center, relax your arms down, shoulders backwards and downwards. Reach both arms in front of your chest and then open your arms up and down as you exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, inhale, reach and meet in front of your chest. reach up, and then lower down. So raise both heels and then lower down. Keep your heels up and then lower down, and switch your arms. Lower one heel, bend the other knee, and then change and change. Moving up and down, low walking leg movement. And then swinging the arms forward and backwards, even reaching up towards the ceiling. Opening your arms as far as you're able to control your lumbar spine position, making sure that you have a nice long spine. Think about that book and a very wide belt around your waistline. Very nice. Hold your arms up and your heels up. Squeeze your heel bones together, activating your gluteals. And then balance, lower your weight, bending the knees, lowering the arm, lowering the heels. And then push yourself back up in standing. So we're going to raise the arms sideways, raising the heels. And then lower your weight, reaching the arms. Lower the heels, lower the arms, and then move back in standing. So side and heel, bend the knees, reach further up, lower the heels, lower the arms, and then stand up. Few more, reach and lengthen, lower and up. Reach side, get your balance, lower and up. Let's do one more of that, just for a little warm up. And then relaxing backwards and downwards. Brilliant. Try and reach your right arm down towards the side of your right knee, and then moving back to the center. Same on the left, just bending your knee bending your back, side to side. One, and the other way around. Stay on that right side for a second and roll over front, rounding your upper back, and then reach towards the left side into a half circle, and then forward again. Let your arms hanging down towards the floor. Relax your neck, relax your head as well. So we're going to just mobilize this front, side to side. Okay, and then reach towards the right side, hold it there. Place your right hand at the side of your right knee, and then reach up with your left arm, and then lower down. Twist and move over towards the left side, hand on the left knee, and then reaching up with your right, little opening of your chest, and then center through the right side. Opening, reaching, and relaxing. One more on that left. Moving back to the center, middle position. Hold that position. Place both hands in the front of your thigh. Close your elbows. Open up your chest. Open up your full fingers towards the side. Have a big smile. And then round your back. Open up, arching your back. Moving your shoulders away from your ears, and then curling your back. Opening up, and then curling your back, rounding and building up your spine in a standing position. Then move back into the mini squat position, shifting your weight slightly backwards, rounding your back, and then arching your back, and move your lower back into that neutral lumbar spine position. So you have a straight spine, slightly inclined forward. And then we're going to reach up and open up your right arm towards the ceiling, and then reach behind your left forearm, reaching over towards the left side, up towards the right, and then reaching down across. So threading the needle, reaching up, keep your weight nice and low, your pelvis. And hips are facing forward, relax down, roll back up, release and lengthen, and then have a little drop of the weight. Maybe run your back and arch your back, engage your core as if you push your lower back slightly backwards from that very extreme extended position. So just a little activation. And then we're going to have an open towards the left and then reach towards the right side behind your forearm. Just a little mobilization. Reach up and across as far as you're comfortable with. Your neck could turn and you can follow the your palms, reaching up and reaching down. Slowly roll back up into standing and relax your shoulders backwards and downwards. Check your pelvic position and then open your forefeet and then your heels and then your forefeet again. So you end up in a 10 to 2 position, slightly wider stance. Tucking your pelvis underneath might be a little bit tricky because our hips are open. So just be patient to yourself. So we have a little twist in this position, placing both hands in front of your chest in a little prayer position. And then we're going to lower the weight down. And as we exhale, we're going to twist over towards the right side. Moving back to the center, you can reach up, lengthen your spine, extend your knees, and then lower in front of your chest, and then a twist. Exhale, and now back to the center. Okay, let's make it a little bit more challenging. Lower your arms, and then meet your palms in front of your chest again. Lower your weight, perhaps a little bit, and lower down, making sure that you have your tilted position somewhere in the middle. You're going to have a twist towards the right and then lift the right heel up. Hold for a deep inhalation, lower the heel, and then move back to the center. Reach up and then lower down in front of you, opening up the knees. So if you glance down, you can see at least your big toe and the inner side of your knee. So you're going to twist towards the right, floating the right heel up, lowering the heel, moving the trunk back to the center. Let's repeat that a few times. Up and down, lowering the weight. Twist, heel up. Hold for a deep inhalation. Imagine that length of your spine. Moving back to the center, reaching up, lowering down. Trying the other way around. Left, center, reach, and lower. You can carry on with the same movement as we just did, or you can challenge yourself a little bit further as you twist towards the right, lifting your right heel, perhaps your left heel as well, and then open your arms forward and backwards. You're going to lower the heels, you're going to reach up the both arms, and then lower your weight down again. So we're going to twist. Left heel, right heel, open up forward and backwards, keep your weight nice and low, move back to the center, reaching all the way up. One more each side, either version. So we have a twist, right heel up, left heel up, keep your balance, open up your arms forward and backwards. Meeting the arms in front of your chest, twisting back, lowering the heels, reaching up. Last one. Twist, left heel, right heel. Open forward and backwards. Meet in front of the chest, twist back to the center, reaching all the way up. Brilliant, very well done. So we have a little roll. And then we're gonna twist towards the right side. So turn your right foot 90 degrees towards the short edge of your mat, and then let your left foot follow this movement. Also your knee and your hip, so your pelvis is facing forward towards the left side of the mat, towards the short edge. So we end up in a lunge position, peeling the left heel away, tucking the pelvis slightly under, relaxing the shoulders backwards and downwards. We're going to move the hands, placing it on our shoulders, and then starting the twist towards the front knee, keeping the nice length position. And then twisting away from the knee, left and then right. Just a few times, little opening. Good. One more. Moving back to the middle. I'm going to twist and turn a little bit towards you so you will be able to see me better. You're going to open your arms side to side. So we're going to reach the right arm in front of our chest towards the left. Reach over the head. And then same on the other side. Reach and twist. Open up. Reach and twist. Open up while you hold a nice, beautiful lunge position. Focusing on your balance, core activation, nice long spine position. You have one more each side. Good. Opening up, reaching over your head in a lunge position, lowering your hands behind your head, twist towards the right knee, so away from the screen, and then reach forward and backwards with both arms towards the short edge of the mat, front and back, reaching up and then lowering down behind your head, twist and reach, and then up, back to the center. We have one more of that. Have your fourth one. Brilliant. Reach and lower your arms in front on your hips, move back to the center, and then open your arms side to side, curve forward, and then open up again. Curve forward, and then open up again. One more. Open up again, and then relax your hands. So we're gonna twist towards the left. So open your left foot towards the left side, 90 degrees. Right one will follow. Peel the right heel away. Tuck your pelvis under, so your chest and your hips will be above each other, along with your neck and head. Hold that position. And then have that little prayer position, twisting towards one side and in center. I'm sorry, on the shoulders, towards the other side and center. Little twist and center, right and left knee. Right and then left knee. So we're twisting our spine, only the hips above, so the pelvis is staying fixed. Hold in the middle, open your arms side to side. Moving a little bit so you can see me better. So you're going to reach towards the left side with the right arm, and then up and above, half circle. Left arm reaches across, and open in a half circle. Few more of that. Reach and open. Reach across, up and then open. One more. Left, reach, up and open. Brilliant. And then we're going to reach up both arms above our head. Hands behind your back. And then we have a twist towards our left knee. Open the arms forward and backwards. You can even look towards your left hand and then reach back up. Move your spine back to the center position. So we have the hands behind the head, a little twist away from the screen, opening up forward and backwards towards the short edges of your mat, and then up again. Lower the hands behind the head. Keep the nice length of your spine, little twist. Reach front and back, center, and then we have our last one. Open, reaching up, and then twisting back to the center, relaxing your arms, shoulders, backwards and downwards. And then just gently close your feet. Perhaps have a little gentle mobilization, peeling one heel away, bending that knee, opening up and relaxing down. So you can try just kind of mobilizing your hip and then nicely massaging the 4 feet on both sides. From the big toe towards the little toe as you open your knee. Brilliant. Relax the shoulders backwards and downwards. Reach out the position of your pelvis. Drawing the sitting bones together, activating your gluteals. So we're going to have the right heel up. And then you can start our standing clam, opening and closing, or popping your foot on the inner side of your standing leg, and then carry on with that clam, opening and closing, activating the gluteals, opening and lengthen the distance in between your left hip and your right knee. As you open, make sure that you're not twisting towards the right side with your pelvis and lower back. If you feel that you're too wobbly, have a little support, maybe step a little bit closer to a wall nearby or chair. Okay, hold this open position. Try and extend your leg and then move back and center. So we're going to have an open, reach, bend, and close. A few more, reach, bend, and close. And last one, reach and shift your weight into a kind of like a mini lunge position on that right leg, and then try to push yourself back. Pick up your foot, sole on the inner side, and then close back up. So we're going to have an open and a reach and a little shift forward into our lunge position. Engage your core and then slightly push yourself back up. Try to control the position. Pop your foot up and then close your knee. Open, reach and extend, hold and engage, reach and lower, so we have a nice stretch, and then move back. You might need a little support, that's completely fine. Let's try one more time. Extend, reach and lengthen, have a nice stretch, and then move back to the center position and lower down. Let's repeat this sequence on the other side. Position your pelvis if you need to, peeling your left heel away, bending the left knee. You can try the opening with the support, so tip of the toes on the ground, or pop your foot up on the inner side of your calf, and then carry on that same opening with the same opening movement. Moving the knee towards the side, lengthening the distance across from the right hip towards the left knee. And feel, you can twist your hand and place the 4 fingers on your gluteals, kind of like back pocket area of your trousers, to feel that activation under your fingertips. Make sure that they're working, reaching and lengthening, low belly class, and then moving back to the center. Open up and balance, lengthen your whole spine, reach, bend, and center. Very well done. Few more of that. Reach and lengthen. bend, center. Last one, reach and shift your weight forward into our mini lunge position. Moving back to the center. Try to find your balance and center, bend and move your knee back. Open up, reach and lengthen. Keep the nice long spine and then shift your weight forward, back up, bend and close your knee. Few more of that. You're doing very well. Make sure it's safe. Make sure it's controlled. It's completely normal if you need a little support or if you feel a little wobbly at the beginning or maybe towards the end of our practice of this sequence. Okay, maybe the muscle is getting a little bit tired. Okay, let's try a little stretch after these core glute strengthening sequence. So lifting your right knee up, crossing it over in front of your left knee. Shift your weight back, bend your left knee. Have a support in front of you if you need to, or reach forward with both hands. Have a little hold in this position. Try to move your right knee away from the midline. You probably feel a little stretch at the side of your right knee. Then move back, reach your arms up, lower, and then cross your legs. Try other way around. Engage. Feeling your heel away, picking up your knee, crossing your foot over, and then pushing the hands forward, pelvis backwards, keeping the standing knee pointing forward. Very nice. Hold for a few deep breaths, relaxing the shoulders. Have a little support if you need to. And then push yourself back up. Reach your arms up, lower your leg, and relax your arms down by your side. Step behind your mat, and then slowly roll down. So just nod your chin on your chest, round your shoulders, and then slide your hands towards your knees, towards your ankles as far as you're comfortable with. Hold for a deep inhalation and engaging your core, build up your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders backwards and downwards, lengthen the back of your neck. So we have a little nod and rounding the back. Imagine you have a wall behind you, peeling your spine away bone by bone from that wall. And then slowly move back upright. Using your abdominals as you move back up and reach as far as you're comfortable with. You can gently soften your knees if you feel it's too stretchy at the back of your leg. Relax your arms, relax your head and neck down. But it will be a nice stretch. Okay, let's do one more time. Same movement. Reaching down. And then we're going to reach forward with both hands. Bend the knees. And then slowly lower the knees on the middle of the mat. Controlled way. Arriving in kneeling position. Pushing yourself back up into high kneeling. So have a little check up again of your pelvis position, engaging your core, relaxing the shoulders down. So we'll have a little lean forward and then moving back to the center. Let me show you from the side. So you're going to stand your tailbone backwards, keeping your back nice and straight, and you're going to lean forward and then moving back to the center. Imagine you have a stick from the behind your back attached to your sacrum And then to the back of your head as well. Keep the connection, the two ends of the stick, as you lean forward. So we have one more of that. Moving back to the center. Okay, let's keep your right hand on your hip. You can perhaps reach behind your lower back, and then the left hand is moving up behind your back. So we can have a reach, opening up, and then a twist. Reach, and then a twist, changing one and the other side. Just make sure that you're comfortable in this position, especially if your knees are a little bit sensitive. So you can use your folded towel, perhaps your cushion, to soften your mat and the support. So right hand behind our lower back, left hand behind our neck. And then we're going to reach forward, or lean forward. As we did before, move back to the center, open it up, and then change the position of your arms, and then lean forward again. Keeping your elbows nice and wide. Up and change, lean. As you exhale, inhale back to the center. Change again, lean, and center. Change, and lean again. As you lean forward, probably is easier to activate your core if you press your feet into the ground and up and change. You can try the same movement, reaching and changing a couple of times while you have that lean position. Okay, good. One more. And then move back up, brilliant. So we have a little change again. So the right hand behind the lower back. We're going to lean forward one more time. Last one, I promise. Reaching forward and backwards with both arms. And then we're going to twist towards the left side. And then center. Twist it and change the position of your arms. Twist towards the left. Reach over and then change, and then change. Keep your back nice and straight, your arms nice and high. The last one, towards the left, moving back to the center, and then back up, relaxing the arms, down, shoulders down. Very well done. So let's just reach towards the right side into our supported side plank position, extending the uppermost left leg as well in a line of your hand, knee, parallel to your mat. So we'll have a nice lift and then lower of the straight leg. If you feel it's too much, then you can bend this leg and then lift in a bent knee position, making sure that you try to push the lowermost hip slightly forward to open it up. So we have a lift and lower in a bend or in an extended position while you open your chest and then relax down. Keep your leg extended and supported your foot on the ground. Reach your left arm up above your head in the line of your spine and then lower down in front of your body. Big circle, opening up again. Lower down. You can look down and then move back up. Same idea. Have a little cushioning under your knee and then move your wrist again, or maybe you can double or fold your mat over just to lifting your heel of your hand slightly up, so it will ease the tension of your wrists. Move back to the center. Shoulders backwards and downwards, engaging your core again, and then shifting your weight towards the left side, extending your right leg, and then pushing your left hip slightly forward. Try and practice the same way as you did on the other side. So we have a straight leg, lift and lower, pointing the toes forward, and then the knee as well, or in a bent position. You can elevate your heel of your hand by using your folded towel as well. Lift and lower, straight or bent position. See which one works better for you and try to play with these positions a bit. Okay, relax your foot down and then lengthen your right arm in the line of your spine. Reach and then lower your arm down in front of your chest. Open up again, reaching up towards the ceiling, over your head, and then relaxing down. So we have big circles. Don't forget to slightly guide your left hip forward, because sometimes we cheat by pushing those side or that side of our pelvis backwards because it's a little bit easier. We have one more nice reach up and then relaxing down. Brilliant. Let's bend your knee, push yourself back up, and then lie down on your side. Find a comfortable position. Have your small cushion or folded towel under your head, in between your head and the lowermost arm. So we have a mid position of our lumbar spine. You can try experimenting, tilting the pelvis a little bit forward and backwards to find your neutral. Draw the top hip slightly away from your shoulder, creating a little gap under your side, but make sure that your chest and your rib cage are resting on the floor. Engage your core and then press both heels together, open up your top knee and then lower down. Have your top hand on your hip, making sure that you're able to stabilize that position so you're not rolling back as you open up your hip. We still have that wall behind us, so we cannot roll back at all. You can carry on with this form of the clam, or you can float both heels up and then do the same movement, opening and lowering. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Very good. One more of that. Then we're going to have a little open again and then twist the top leg. Lower the knee on the lowermost knee and then push your heel up. You can keep your lowermost foot up or in a lowered position. Heel on heel and knee on knee to start with. And then moving a little bit further up, you can pop your heel on your knee and then knee on knee. So we have a twist of our hip, one and the other way around. And then we're gonna have a little opening and then reaching backwards behind the line of your spine, turning your hip down so the heel is pointing up towards the ceiling, toes are pointing down towards the floor. So we're going to move back up, bend the knee, heel on the inner side of your knee, opening up your top hip, and then reaching backwards and away from the midline. Opening, and then reaching. Opening, and then reaching. We'll have one more of them. Reach and lengthen. And then move back and then extend your lowermost leg and then keep the uppermost leg in a bent position. You might need a little pillow or a gentle elevation under your knee just to comfort yourself. It's completely fine. So you're going to lift and lower a straight leg, keeping that little gap under your lower back. Relax your neck, relax the shoulders. And for more, lowering down. Brilliant. You can hold this position if that's comfortable. If not, just bend both knees. Perhaps you can bend your lowermost arm and then reach forward with your right arm. Then reach over your head into a circle backwards, opening up your chest, shining your breastbone towards the ceiling, lowering your arm down by your hip. Reaching forward again, completing that circle. So we have an exhale as you reach, inhale as you lower. And then the last one, big circle. And then relax your arm down on your hip. And then have a little massage around your gluteals. Maybe with your knuckles or with the fingertips. You can perhaps bend both legs just to ease the tension and then massage your gluteals a little bit around. Good, let's push yourself back up. Move your small towel towards the other side and swing your legs over and lie down on your side again, repeating this sequence, extending your lowermost arm, finding the neutral spine position, engaging your lower tummy and creating that little mouse house under your side. So we're going to have a squeeze, floating the top knee up and then lowering down. A few more of that. As you lift, exhale, inhale, lower. You can have a great feedback by turning your fingertips backwards, making sure that the gluteals are working. You'll feel a little contraction under your fingertips, and then making sure that your pelvis is not twisting or tilting backwards. You can carry on with the level 1 or step up to level 2, floating both feet up, and then carry on with the same movement. Open and lower down. Nice. Activation and lowering down. One more of that. And then we're going to have a little opening again and then a twist. So lower the knee on the knee and then lift the top foot up and then twist. So meet the heels and the feet and knees. Feet and knees. Nice opening as we had before, and then a little twist to the other way around. Okay, you can move your foot a little bit higher while you lower the lowermost leg up towards your knee and the knee on knee. So heel on the knee and the knee on the knee. Very nice. Little twist and twist and twist. Brilliant. Let's try. Open up one more time. Reach then backwards. Lengthen. Tilt your pelvis a little forward. And then toes are pointing down. Heel is pointing up. And then opening up again as you bend your knee. Reaching backwards and downwards. And then back up. Reach and lengthen. And back up. Very nice. Mobilizing your spine. Mobilizing your hip and lengthening your whole spine as well. Reaching and then relaxing in front of you. Extend the lowermost leg and then float your leg up and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, keeping that little gap under your side. It's important because if you're able to maintain that little gap, then your core muscles around your waistline working much more effectively. We'll have more of that and then relax down. Brilliant. Let's bend the right arm. Comfy position, reaching forward with your left. And then over your head into a big circle behind you as you open your chest down towards your hip, front and back up. So we have one big circle, which we complete with one breath cycle. So exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up to control your abdominals and the ribs. And inhale down to relax. One more. And then relax down. Have a little massage around your hips where you feel it's comfortable. You can keep in this position or you can bend both knees to ease the tension of your gluteals. We're going to turn around and stretch our glutes. So we're going to turn and push ourselves up into all-fours position. Extend your left leg backwards. And then shift your weight backwards. Then a little bit, cross your left leg over your right. And then push your heel backwards even more. Imagine sitting over your right heel. Have a nice little stretch. Shifting your weight backwards as far as you feel comfortable. Probably feel a little stretchy sensation at the right hip on the side. Take a few deep breaths in this position. You could even relax your knee. And then engage your core. And then push yourself back into all fours. And then do the same movement on the other side. So you're going to extend, cross it over towards the left side. And then push your foot away from you as you shift your weight back, sitting over your heel as far as you're comfortable with. A little stretch, that's completely fine. Okay, good. Hold that position, perhaps lower the knee. Ease the tension. And then move back to the middle or first position, rolling over on your back. To start with, shuffle a little bit lower away from your folded towel. Engage your core, have a little tilt forward and backwards, finding your neutral spine position. Move your heels a little bit closer and then tilt your pelvis and then pull your spine away into a pelvis lifted position. Engage your core And then slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. 2. Make sure that your glutes are working. Imagine pressing your heels down and squeezing your sitting bones together, opening the front of your hips, and then relaxing down. We try and hold that position for a little movement as you lift. Relax your shoulders and neck, and then open your right knee to the side. Move back to the middle, left knee to the side, making sure that your hips aren't dipping and tilting. And then relax all the way down on the ground. Let's repeat this movement a few times. So peeling your spine away, lengthen your back, open up your chest, and then open your right knee, and then your left knee back to the center, relaxing down. Good. Slowly lifting and floating your hips up. Keep your pelvis and lumbar spine supported by your open right and left knee, moving back to the center. Very well done. Relaxing down. Great. Hold that position. Engage your core. Check that you have that little gap under your lower back. You perhaps can have a little elevation under your head. Make sure that your neck is in line with your spine, and then float your right knee up into single tabletop position. Engage your core. Have your left hand on your left hip, right hand on the right, and then open your leg to the side, moving back to the center. So both the knee and the foot are moving, making sure that you keep your foot hidden behind your moving knee, so we don't have the twist just yet. Try to check that your left knee is still, as well as your hips, especially not lifting on the left side. Engage your core as you move. Exhale, inhale, center, exhale, and then inhale, center. Pop your heel on the top of your left knee, and then open your right knee towards the side, and then move back to the middle. Opening up, and then move back to the middle. Open, and center. One more time, open, and then center. Very nice. So you're gonna slide the knee on knee, crossing our legs, and then open up your arms side to side. Have a little twist towards the left side. Look over your right shoulder. Have a nice little stretch. And as you exhale, move back to the middle. And then repeat one more time. Exhale, reach and lengthen as far as you're comfortable with. And inhale, hold, exhale, move back to the center. Brilliant. Let's change the position of your legs and float your right knee up. Left knee up above your hip into single tabletop position. And hold and open back to the center. So we have a little open away from the midline and center, keeping your foot hidden behind your knee. So you don't have the twist, just a little opening of your whole leg. Very good. Controlling your pelvic position, little gap under your lower back. Exhale, open as far as you're able to control your hips, moving back to the middle, and then crossing your foot over your knee. Open up your knee to the side, and then moving back towards the midline. Opening up. Careful if your knee is a little bit sensitive, so just gently move. Okay, we'll have one more of that. Reach and twist, and then relax your leg. Slide your knee above the supporting one. Open your arms side to side, and then twist your legs towards your right, keeping your left shoulder on the ground, rolling your head towards the left if you're happy with that. Engage your core and then move back to the center. Let's try one more time. But if you feel that you're comfortable, if it feels nice, you can even hold this position for a few deep breaths. Engage core and then move back to the middle. Brilliant. And cross your legs, roll over on your side, and then push yourself back up into sitting. So we have both legs on our left side. Arrange them in a little W position, ready for our mermaid stretch. Relax the shoulders backwards and downwards. Take a few deep breaths, making sure that you feel fine and comfortable. You perhaps can use a little elevation under your pelvis if you feel it's too stiff around your hips and lower back. So we have a little reach with our right arm over your head. Hold for a deep inhalation, then lower your arm in front of your chest and then reach again. So we have those big circles again. Reaching side, up, little bend and lower. One more time. And then relax. Great. Extend your right leg and then move your left leg across and over. Cuddle your left knee towards your right shoulder. Open up your chest towards the left side. And then reach your left hand behind your pelvis, keeping the nice length of your spine. Few deep inhalation, just to stretch your glutes. We worked quite a few exercises on our hip opening. And then relax and cross your legs. And then move your right leg back and the left shin in front of you. Shoulders backwards and downwards, and then reach your left arm over your head. Lengthen and relax. Big circle. Again, over your head, little side bend. Reach and lower. We'll have one big circle. And relaxing down. Brilliant. Extending your front leg and then crossing over your right, cuddling your knee and twisting towards your right side. Have a little support behind your sacrum with your right hand and then stretch your right gluteals and hip. And then slowly move back to the middle and find a comfortable sitting position, either straight-legged or cross-legged. Open up your legs, relaxing the shoulders backwards and downwards. Lengthen your spine. Reach up with both arms and then relax your right arm in front of you and then hook your left hand. Hook your right arm with your left hand in front of your chest. Hold. And then uncross, reach over. And then have that little stretch on the other side. So we have a reach with our left arm in front of our shoulder, and the right arm is just supporting that position. Both arms up again. Hands behind your head. Open your pelvis. Relax. Reach up and relaxing your arms down in front of your chest. Thank you so much for joining me today. Very well done for completing this hour. I hope you enjoyed these exercises. Please make sure that you have plenty of water and enjoy the rest of the evening. Hopefully see you soon next Monday or on our shorter classes on Thursday. Have our new ones. See you later. Take care. Bye bye.